Hey guys, so I had this last year. I can't remember if it was my birthday or if it was anniversary. I think it was anniversary, but it was last year. And I haven't done it yet. So this is a Titanic model. It's the RMS Titanic 1 to 1000 scale model. 78 parts, beginner's level. I just like it because it's the Titanic. So I figure I'm going to see if I can put this together. So it says here it's no glue, no tools, no paint. So let's see. Let's point you guys down to the table and... There we go. So let's open this box up. Now I'm going to have to extend you guys back a bit. Okay, so you can see on the back like it's how it's supposed to go together. So I need to open the box and let's take a look. Okay, so we got little bits of paper in here. Check with parts list before unsealing. Replace and return not guaranteed when plastic is unsealed. Okay. Well, it says here no tools required, yet it shows a tool. You may use art knife or precision knife to remove remaining tree portions. Oh, right, okay, so... And what's this? This is... See, it's written in loads... I've got to find the English version. Before starting to assemble, read the instruction manual carefully. I'm going to keep all of this to the side. Okay, so here we go. Here is the instruction manual. So I think I'm going to have to take you guys back a little bit because that manual is quite large. There we go. So... It shows you all of the pieces. So we've got like... quite fiddly bits by the look of it. Let's break them open and lay them out on the table. Okay, so I can't actually break this packaging. That's what this is for. Okay, so this is the base of the ship by the look of it. Let's set this up by here. I'm going to keep that there so as I can see... Actually, I'm going to put the box there so as I can see that. There we go. And then the last bit to be opened. There we are. So we got all of these little plasticky square bits here. That's the funnels. Propellers, I think. Very, 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 very small propellers. Oh god, if it's really small parts, I'm probably going to break it. Okay, so let's open it out. And what are these? These look like little stickers for it. Yeah, it definitely looks like little stickers for it. Okay, so we have A. That one's A. That one's B. C. D. E. F. And G. Okay. And then we have these bits which part of the ship at the top of here. Okay, so... Oh geez, it folds out. So, let's just do part 1. Let's fold this back on itself. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to put it anywhere. So hull part 1 and hull part 2, that's these pieces here. Let's move that along. Hull part 1 and hull part 2. So you need E2, that's one of these brown ones. So I am going to bring you back in nice and close so I can show you. So we need E2, that's this one by here. This isn't E2 either, hold on. What did I just snap? That was C2. I'm an idiot. I'm going to put that back over there because I made a mistake already. E is this one over here. Okay. So we need E2. That's this one. Which is a little brown pointy piece. And where is that going to attach? Right, so we need to take E2 and G5. G5 is this tiny little gold propeller. Okay. I can't get it to fit together. That is the right, isn't it? No, it's not. It's supposed to be on the very back. Ah, that's why it wouldn't fit. There we go. So, oh god, that's so hard to see. There we go. You see that little gold propeller there? Okay. Now, it is going to be fuzzy because obviously there's such small parts. I need to adjust the camera continuously. So that's done. And then I've got to put E1. That's this one. And G1? No, G4. That's this one. Okay. There we go. So those two are together. Little propellers. Okay, so they then got to go on to the brown bit. Wait. No, you've got to put the hull and everything together. Right, okay. Now, it goes that way around. Okay. Oh, scraping it together, that's annoying. So let's make sure we press it nice and tight without damaging anything. And then these ones go on the very back here. There we go. So we now have the propellers in place on the very back, if I can show you. And we have the hull together. Okay, so then you've got to do G1 and G2 on the very front of here. G1. Oh! G1 sprung off. No! And it's such a tiny piece, I don't even know where it went. Can't have gone that far, but who knows. Oh, I got it. Wow, that was a lucky find. It is so small. I think they're little anchors for the front, I think. Yeah, they're tiny, tiny little anchors. So they are now in place as well. Okay, so we're on to number 2. Okay, so is that right? Like that was part 1, yeah? Where's part 2? That is part 2. Okay, so this is weird because it's showing. Oh no, it's not weird. It's just me being stupid. Okay, never mind. So we need these beige pieces here now. Okay, so we need F9. Wait, which ones are the Fs again? That's G, that's E. Are these the Fs? This is F. So F9 is... these little tiny pieces here. Okay. Now where has this got to go? Wait, we also need to have A3. So which one is A3? Let's flip this over. A3 is this piece here. This big piece right here. Okay, so we need A3. And then we need... the F9 needs to be here. On this bit here. Like that. We need the other F9 as well. Right here. So it looks like that. Okay. Now that's for number 1. Okay, so we need B7 and... no. Yeah, B7 and B8. That's these ones. B7. That's this one. And B8 is this one. Oh. No! I did it again. I dropped a piece. Uh-oh. Where did that go? I know it went on the floor. I just don't know exactly where. And again, it's a tiny little piece. Uh-oh. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Oops. I found it. It took me 15 minutes to find that tiny, tiny little piece. But let's carry on with this now. Okay, so... B7 and B8 need to go on here. And where does this one go? So B8 goes in the middle here. And then B7. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah, B7 goes here like that. So it looks like that. Those two pieces there. That one's not clipping in. Why is it not clipping in? I think I've got a bit of... oh! Okay, so they don't clip in. They just stand on there. Okay. That's weird. Because it's moving a bit much. But obviously it's supposed to do that. I mean, I'm following the exact thing that it says to do. So if it's not clipping in, it's not clipping... it's not staying in. That's annoying. Well, I'll just balance it on there for now. And then we need part 3, which is C1. C1. C. Ah, here we go. C1, that's this one here. Ow! That hurt getting that off. Okay, so where does C1 go? So C1 goes here, I think. Okay, C1 goes there, and then we need B4, B5, B1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here we go. There's two of them, apparently. But right, let's take that. So where does this bit go? It says B4, but it doesn't. This does not look like B4. That's because it's not. That's 1. Ah. Okay. It's this one by here I should have got. Okay. Right. So where does this one go? Confusing. Oh, I've just realised why it won't fit on properly. I've got it upside down. So I need to redo all of this the other way around. Sorry, that's my fault. I should have looked. Luckily I caught that one with my lap. That's why it looked weird. Okay, so now I understand where I made the mistake. Let's redo these ones. So this side, this side. I was looking at it and I then realised I was looking at my one was upside down. Okay. That explains a few things. See, it fits so much better now. So this one goes here, like that. That's why it wouldn't fit, because I had it in the wrong place. Okay, and then that one goes down by here. See, that looks so much better. Okay, so C1 I've done, B4 I've done. I need C6. C6. C9, that's C9. Right, that's C6 right there. Okay. And it goes on here. Yes. It goes over there like that. Okay. Now we're on to 4. We need the rear part. That's this big white stick looking one. And that's got to go over there. That's not right. Oh. Okay, no, I've got to remove this. The stick is actually just what it's attached to. Okay, now I can see it. And how does that attach to it anyway? That way around? That's not it. No. Right, it's got to be this way. Ah, it goes upside down like this. Right, okay, now I can see where it goes. Right, just like that. Okay, is that right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay, bit fiddly, but okay. Now we're on to part number 5. We need B1. Oh, we need a few of the B1s. A few of the B1s for it. How many do we need of the B1s? We need all 4 B1s. And there's 6 B1s. We need 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only need 4 of them. Okay. Okay. Got my sleeve caught on something there. Okay, so where do these go exactly? So B1 goes... Okay, apparently you got to flip it. Okay, you got to flip it over to put the B1s on. So they've got to go where exactly? These by here, I think. Right. Okay, now I can see what they are. That's not right. Okay, what am I doing wrong here then? Is this supposed to be the other way around? Yeah, so the bigger nodule goes down here. Oh god, so fiddly. So, I'm sure it's supposed to be by there. Yeah, it is supposed to be there. Okay, so it goes there, because I think these are the loading arms for the lifeboats. Oops. There we go. So that's how they're supposed to look. Okay, that was so fiddly. Right, okay, so we need B19 as well. That's this one, isn't it? B? Yeah. B19. Here. This is B19. There we go. So where does this one go? Right here, I think. No, can't do. It's not big enough. Not wide enough, I mean. So where does it go then? Across the top over here. Okay. Got it. Whoops. Come back here. Oh, I've got it the wrong way around. It's got to go this way around. Oh, it's so fiddly. I can't actually get the little hook in. there we go. I got it in. There we go. And then we need B13. B13. It's a little stick. Oh god, that is so flipping small. Look at the size of that. Like, it's virtually not visible. Okay, where's this? Got to go on the very front. Okay. Right, so it goes there. See that tiny little stick? Okay, so that's that one done. Next one is the pointed piece. And we need the pointed piece of the base of this one as well. Okay, let's... right, so we're on this piece here now. We need front B10. B10 right here. What's B10 for exactly? Oh, B10's for the very front piece here. Okay. There we go. And then we need B1. Two B1s. Only need two B1 on there? Okay. And where do the B1s go exactly? In the dip down there. I think I'm going to have to wait for that a minute. I need B4 as well. B3. I've used a B4. Oh, there's another B4 right there. Okay. I'm pretty sure the B4... Where does that go? It goes on the underside, so I need to flip it over. It goes here in the middle. Right there. Okay, I also need F8. These are the Fs. I don't think I've used any of the Fs. Yes, I did. I used one, didn't I? F8, that's this one. Right here. Now, where's this one go? It goes towards the front here. Okay. Okay, so that's angled. There we go. It goes there like that. And then I got A1 already on there. I think it's just this rail part then that goes on the bottom. Oh, I put that in the wrong place again. Hold on. It goes on the bottom, not the top. There we go. And then this fits on the bottom down here like that. There we go. And then they go on. I've got B4, I've got B10. Yeah, I've got all of the bits that I was supposed to put on this one, I think. So far. Whoop! It's the wrong way around. Let's flip it over. And we'll put the loading arms on. There we go. Now we attach both pieces to the main part of the ship. think. Wait. That bit's not actually attached. Okay, so that bit goes here, and then that bit attaches here. And then the same with this back bit. Right at the back over here. Like that. So it looks like this. Now we've done that bit, we go over on to number 3. This is where we take the white bit now we need to attach stuff to the white bit first, I think. Okay, so let's have a look here. So the first one is A4. A4? Is this A? Yeah, this is A4. It's A2. A4 is this bit by here. Okay, so that's A4. That's A4 right there. Where does this attach to? And C2 needs to attach to it. That's this one here. This little brown one. Yep, like that. And then you need to put the remaining B1s on the end of that. Okay. Wait, which way do they point? That way. Okay. There we go. So it goes together like that. And then deck part, assemble with number 1. So number 1 goes where? Towards the back? By here, apparently. Put those on upside down. Okay, it's got to flip over like this. And then it goes here, from what I can see. Okay. And then this goes on over the top of it. I don't think so. I don't think that goes there. No, it has to. Oh. It's because that's not part of it. Okay, now I can see where I'm going wrong. Now, let's see. That goes there, 100%. And that goes there. Okay, so I do see where I made a mistake. So I can pop that off, and I can pop that back in where it was. And then that just goes over the top. Like that. Like that. Okay, right. Now, we need B16. B16. Which apparently goes here. Yes? Yeah. It's supposed to, but it doesn't want to. There we go. Okay. Then we flip over to number 4. Ooh, shoot. Right, so we need F5. F5. So, F5, right here. F5 attaches where exactly? In one of these down here, I think. No, I don't think that's right. No, apparently that is right. And then we need F7, F6, and F4. Oh, so we need all of these stick ones. Okay. Okay. So they all go on like this. Okay, I think that's how it's supposed to look. Okay, so we need C10. C10 is this one. Now, it needs to go this way. Ah, for God's sake, I dropped it again. So, let's move that one out of the way a minute, and that one. There we go. So C10 and C4 need to go on the back one. Okay. There we are. Oh. Now you're supposed to hook on there, why didn't you? Come on. It's supposed to hook on that bit, but it does not want to. Don't know why though. Bit strange. Hey, stop. There we go. Okay. There we go. And this side as well. So we're looking good. Oh god. 1 second, my camera lens is doing a weird thing again. Sorry, I do apologise. The issue I got with my camera is for some reason the inside sensor keeps misting over. So you haven't really been able to see a lot of that. I'm so sorry, but there we go. We're doing well with it. Okay, so I have to blow it out with the air blower when it starts to mist up. Right, so I think we finished with all of the E's, have we? Yeah, E's are done. Okay, so we put the mask up in the little points. So we're now on to these little brown bits by here. Okay, so we need we need this piece from here now, this big beige colour one. Okay, and now which way does this? It goes that way. Upside down. Okay, let's move him back a minute. We need C3. That's this one. C3 goes here, like that. And then we need C8. Was that right or wrong? That's wrong. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how this goes in here if it doesn't go on that one. Ah, so it goes that way like that. Okay. Why is it not fitting in properly? Don't know. C5. Now where does C5 go? C5 goes here. On that one, but there. Like that. Then we need C7. Which goes in this middle bit, I think. There we go. And then we need C9. And I believe that's the last of that one as well. Those two are completely finished. Okay, and C9 goes on the very back by here. Like that. Okay. Flip over to part... Oh, that was part 4 and part 5. We now need part 6. Okay, part 6. So... Hold on a second. Where, am I missing it? Have I jumped a step? I don't think I jumped a step. No, it goes from there. We've done all of that bit. 1, 2, and 3. Right. We've done number 4. We're on number... Did number 5. So we're on number 6. So, weirdly, I don't know... Whoa. What was that? I don't know what's going on there. I think I skipped a thing, but I haven't. So what's that? A5. Right, so this is A5. So no, I haven't. I just didn't see that little bit at the top there. Right. So that was empty as well. A5, and I need to attach B9 B9 needs to go here. Wait. I think this is right, but yeah, that is right. I had to double check them because I have been making mistakes. Oh, bugger. Okay, I'm going to have to hunt for that piece again. I'll be right back. Okay, I found the missing piece. But as you can see, they are so small, it's easy to drop them. So I'm going to move this, whoops, a bit further over here to try and do this one. There we go. There. Okay, so we need 2 B9s. There we go. And then, whoop. Come here. It's getting caught to my thumb. I just need to adjust. There we go. I got him. There we are. And we got the 2 little white dots on there. Okay, so we then need B6, which I think is this one. Yeah. There we go. We need B6, and I think B6 is this way up and this way around. I don't think that's right. No, it's more like that. Okay. And then B5 and B2. B2. Caught that one. And B5. Where's B5? B3, B5. Right there. Okay. Now I think these then attach to this. And that's going to flip over then. So, where does it attach to exactly? Here. Okay. So it attaches here apparently. There we go. And then we need B5. So you got a big dip here. B5 attaches here. Okay, and then B2 attaches here. I think. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay. B5 and B2. Right, so now we're on B17. Okay. So where the hell is B17? B17 is right here. Okay. 1 B17. 2 B17s. So I need to get all 4 B17s off. Okay. And they go down the sides. Oh God, can you hear the rain again? God damn. Are we ever going to have a nice day? Ah, I know what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be the lifeboats. Come on, don't come off. There we go. So it looks like that. Now we need B12. B12. Now where does B12 go? Huh? B12 goes right in the middle. That doesn't look right. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Like that. And then B14. B14 has got to go here. At the back. Right there, like that. And then we need B15. Where does B15 attach? Here. On the very back. Like that. And then B18. Oh, come here. Apparently B18 goes down on top of that one. Like that. Is that all of them? I think that's everything that's on here anyway. Okay, let's flip over to number 8. Right, now we've got to attach that to the top here. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, it's coming along. Oh, and I have removed the 2 end bits we put on earlier because they kept falling out. I will reattach those later. Okay, so now we need well, no, we need B11. I almost forgot. We need B11. B11? Where the hell's B11? Right here. Oh, it's another little fiddly one. They'll probably fall off, so I'm going to leave that over there. But B11 goes here. It's very fiddly. I'm going to leave that as one of the last ones to do again. Right, so we need to do F10. Ah, that's these. That's these little things here. Okay. Now, we need D1. Well, there's only... These are the only Ds anyway. So we know what these are, don't we? These are the very distinctive towers of the Titanic and the Olympic. Okay. Okay, so they have to slot in like that, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we put it together so it looks like this. Okay, and they need to all attach to these areas here. Where, yeah, no, they are facing the right way. I put that one the wrong way around. Okay, now that's all of those ones done. We gotta go over to number 10 now. This is where you add stickers, I think. Wait, so we have something else as well. So we need F1, F2, the two F2s, that's these ones. And then the two F3s as well. Okay. Not quite sure what this is exactly. I'm confused about it, but that one didn't exactly stay on very well, did it? I think it's supposed to be a stand. I think. Well, weird. Yeah, it's supposed to attach to the side of the ship somewhere, I think. Or it just slides under. No, it is a stand. I'll add that later on. Okay, so that was all of that one finished. We still have some pieces here. Why have I still got a propeller, number 3? I still have a propeller. That's weird. Turns out G3 should have been attached to the very, very back of the ship. I missed that one. And this was going to be quite fiddly to get in. But I got it in. There we go. See that very small one right in the back there. But I got it in there. There we go. That's why I had a random spare piece. Okay, so now it's asking for the stickers. Okay, so we're on the very back piece here now. So where do the stickers stick exactly? So one attaches to the back bar. Huh. I can't even undo these stickers. Yeah, that was just weird. But okay. Right, where does this... So sticker 1 attaches here, apparently. That just looks strange. And then the American flag one. Goes on the front mast. Like that. And then we have a British flag. Where's the British flag go? Oh, on the very... So that goes on this very back one here. Dropped it again. And then it attaches here. And then we're down to what? Any others? No, that's it. Oh no, there is Titanic stickers. They don't want to come off though. Yeah, these ones, they're not peeling off very well, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do those ones. What I will do, I mean, at least I got the flags up. They're the important bit. Like, sticking Titanic on it would be nice, but I can't get the Titanic sticker to actually come off. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Don't worry. It would be nice if I could, but it's not... I think the stickers have actually got damaged at some point, and they're not peeling off. Oh, hold on, I got one of them. There we go, one of them at least is now stuck on. Aha! I managed to save 2 of the 4 Titanic stickers. There we go. So they now have the stickers on them. Now, there's 2 pieces left to attach, because we couldn't get them on just now. That's that one there. and the front one. Like that. And there is the model Titanic. Well, sorry it took so long, but thank you for sticking with me. And now that I've finished my Titanic, I can now put it with my other Titanic that my dad made. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.